And we're live. I'm here with Tobias, Bad Intention, Harila. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Well, we're here to talk about some exciting developments, hopefully for Cage Warriors Belfast, which is on the 25th of June. Why don't you break the news to everybody?
Uh, what were you saying? I just got lost.
So, you have some potential fight news for us.
Yeah. Uh, you know, what I heard is Jordan is not going to fight in June. So the only logical fight is me to fight Paul. But the
Yeah.
thing is, I signed the contract already. I got a contract sent to me. I signed it right away. Me fighting Paul Hughes in Belfast. Uh, but he has had the contract now for 1 week, and I haven't heard anything from him. And I know that he's scared to fight me. Uh, and like, I don't think it's a good choice for him to sit out again when it's a
Yeah.
show in Belfast. Like he's going to be the star of the show, and he has a great opportunity in front of him fighting me for the interim title. And I just want everybody to know that it's up to him. He has the contract. I'm ready to fight him, and I just want to get that out because I like all the fans, everybody. They should know Jordan won't be fighting.
So,
And he has the
this would
opportunity in front of him.
Yeah, so this would be for an interim belt again, and I believe that's because Jordan hasn't been signed by the UFC yet, so he's not vacated his belt. So technically he's the champion, but
Yeah,
you've been told that he's definitely not fighting in June.
yeah, and
Is that correct?
I can't know for sure, but from what I heard, he won't be fighting, and Paul probably wants to fight, uh, and like I get it if he wants to fight Jordan, but if he's not fighting, I'm standing here waiting for him, and like it's me and him. It's I can see another fight like who I want to fight, and like James Hendon, he came from a loss, I came from a win, so the
Yeah.
biggest opportunity Paul has is to fight me, and if he beats me, he fight for the belt later, the real belt, and if I beat him, I fight for the real belt.
Yeah.
And I just want to fight in Belfast, and I want a good fight. I don't want Hendon. I want Paul Hughes, and I know he don't want to fight me.
Why do you think that he doesn't want to fight you? Your power and your do you think that he thinks you're the toughest matchup in the division?
Yeah, definitely. I think all the featherweights think I'm the toughest fight in the division, uh, and I just feel like I'm not. Paul know I'm going to beat him. That's the thing, and I would also be like I don't want to fight me, but he wants to go to the UFC. I want to go to the UFC. All the guys in the UFC are dangerous opponents, so you need to take the opportunity when it shows up, and that like show what you're made of. So yeah,
To me it makes sense. Like you say, it's in Belfast. He's not going to want to sit this one out. It's his hometown. He's going to want to put on a show, and you are the natural um contender, number one contender. I can't really think who else in the division. Steve Amable didn't fight at the last Cage Warriors London. So potentially, needs another fight before a title shot. James Hendon coming off a loss. I
yeah.
can't imagine that he's been offered anyone else. Can you?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm the only guy they want to match him against, and yeah, like everything I'm thinking about, I want to fight Paul Hughes in Belfast. It's going to be huge, and I don't want to miss this opportunity. Uh, I can't see why he wants to do it, but it's been super quiet ever since I signed the contract, I just say, get Paul, sign the other shit, and let's do it.
Do you know if he got
So
offered the fight on the same day as you?
one more time.
Do you know if he got offered the fight at the same time that you got offered the fight?
Probably the same day or the day after, because my manager, they didn't even ask me. They just knew. Yes, we do. We take it, of course, 100%. And yeah, I'm so excited. I just want to get that fight going and kick Paul's ass. And I just want to say I respect Paul as an athlete, as a person, and everything. Uh, the only thing why I doing this is because I so bad want this fight, and
Yeah.
it's the right fight to do.
Yeah.
So
I
Paul,
think
you,
it's the fight we all want to see. What would you
yeah,
say to him now if he was watching?
just take the fight, even if you're scared. Just do it and become a man after.
And what's your prediction for this fight? How do you see it going?
Uh, I know Paul is a very good, talented fighter. He's a little bit younger than me. I think I'm going to be more experienced, tougher than him. I'm going to punch harder than he have ever felt in his life. So I think that is going to be uh, like sooner or later the pressure will get to him and I will knock him out. But it's going to be a tough fight. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be ready for 5 rounds. I'm going to prepare better than ever, and we're going to put on a show. And I'm super excited.
I imagine that he's going to want to take it to the ground. Do you feel prepared for that?
Yeah, I'm going to prepare prepared for anything. Uh, and yeah, he will probably take me down. He will probably give me a good challenge. But I just the only thing I can imagine is sooner or later the pressure will get to him. I will be able to stand up, and sooner or later he will fall.
We've actually got a question from Reza asking, when will we see your submission game? Is that something you think you could bring into this fight?
Maybe, maybe we will see.
We've also got another comment saying this man is scary. And I must say, that's the style that I love. I said to your coach, the reason that fans love you is, the style that you bring, and whether that's, even your walk to the cage, your fight style in the cage, or even just your um willingness to fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. And a lot of people say that they will do that, but not a lot of people mean it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's the guy I'm trying to be. Like me and my coach has talked about it forever. Like be that guy who takes every fight, even if it's scary, even if it's like I don't know how I'm going to handle it, but I will never say no to any opponent. And my fight style is just I just go in there and try to take his head. Uh, Now, like my last fight, I just that's my style. I just move forward and thinking about take him out and don't get hit. Yeah,
Is it true that you were offered to him before,
yeah,
when he sat out of Cage Warriors that time?
yeah. Before when I fought William Gomez at
Yeah,
that event, I got offered Paul Huge, and I said yes. And that time he wanted to sit out to wait for Jordan. So I said yes, just give me someone else.
yeah.
Uh, so that's why I feel like he can't sit out one more time. Uh, like I feel it's because it's me. He don't want to fight me. Uh,
I guess the only other option that is available is they bring somebody in from outside of Cage Warriors, or who's currently not on the roster. But I would hate to see that happen when this division has kind of been held up quite a bit already with injuries and, like people not fighting on every show and stuff. So I really hope that, you're given the opportunity. I really think you deserve it.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to fight Jordan, Morgan, and also Hendon and Paul, all the guys in the top. Uh, but it feels like some of the guys don't want to fight me. I don't know, but sooner or later, then they won't. Like, if I just keep knocking everybody out, they have to fight me sometime.
Yeah. You
And
against Morgan would be fire as well.
yeah, that would be super good. But now, like in Belfast, like last time I fought, it was with the people in the building and everything, and it was so crazy because I have fought empty arenas now for like maybe a year and a half or something. So now with people in the building, it was super super cool, and I can just imagine fighting Paul in Belfast. That would be super fucking cool.
The atmosphere there is going to be absolutely mental. How would you feel being in enemy territory like that with the whole crowd against you, or the very the vast majority of the crowd against you?
I would love it. I don't care if the people are with me or against me, as long as they are involved in the fight. I just love it.
Oh, it's just even thinking about it, just it gives me chills. It would be incredible. Reza wants to know, do you have a message for the DJ? Now,
Oof.
your walkout music was a
Yeah,
little bit messed up last time, wasn't it?
yeah. I kind of regret it when I was on the flight home. I told Jurgen, I said I should have looked for the DJ and hurt him.
I'm sure he's terrified.
Yeah, but he will sort it out for the next event. We have talked to
Well,
him, and
he definitely will. He definitely will.
yeah,
Aressa also said if you had to choose one to go to and one has to close down, which would it be? Sanford MMA, Northport, or Fight Club?
one, two.
I think one to train at and one has to close down.
Oof, it's a hard question. It's a hard question. I can't choose. But now I've been in Sanford, I've been at North Paw, I've been at Fight Club. Fight Club is my home gym. We're doing a
Yeah,
lot of great things in the gym now, like renovating, doing it better, and the training is getting better. The people here is getting better. Uh, but it's really good to go to other gyms as well, training there. Like when I were at Sanford MMA, it was like 2 months of education, and now I'm
yeah.
just bringing it all back to my home gym, and we just keep working here. So now I want to be here for a while, but uh, it's good to go away sometimes, definitely.
I definitely think it's good to go and train at other gyms and get other styles and different training partners, and you can come home to your gym always, but that's to just get as much knowledge as possible, I think is really important.
Yeah, definitely. Because I learned a lot of things over at Sanford, also at North Paw FC when I was there training. So I try to take the best things from all the places and take it back here to the guys over here. Uh, and I think Vasteras Fight Club is going to be really put on the maps in the future.
Yeah, I agree. Uh, One more from Reza. He said, with the hype of Hamza making movement for another UFC Stockholm, I know the answer to this. Would you take a last minute fight to get onto the card?
100%. Anytime. When the UFC calls, oof, I'll be ready.
I could, yeah, they're not even going to get to the end of the sentence before you've said yes. Glenn wants to know what the next 2 years look like for you in an ideal world.
Mm, now, the only goal I have is like I have a lot of goals, but I want to have a UFC contract before the end of the year. That's my goal. Take the interim belt, take the real belt, and go to the UFC. And then from there, we will see. But my goal is my biggest dream in life is to become a UFC fighter.
Oh, and your coach says, even if it's Hamza, you take the fight.
That's, if I have to do it, I fucking do it.
I actually believe you as well. I think you are that mental. And Peter asked, if you could change one rule in MMA, what would you change?
Uh, I would like to soccer kick people in the face.
I knew you were going to say something like that. Amazing. So, just to summarize for everyone, you've signed the contract against Paul Hughes for June 25th in Belfast. You're waiting to hear if he's accepted the fight, and you haven't heard anything for a week.
Yeah,
Time to start chasing cage warriors, isn't it?
definitely. They have to put some pressure on the boy.
It's going to be absolutely amazing. The atmosphere there will be incredible. I think just everything that you bring is just going to be a crazy night and a crazy card, and is just I'm so looking forward to it. This fight has to be on there.
Yeah, I can't. I get like butterflies in my belly just thinking about it.
Yeah, me too. And I don't even have to fight. Thank you so much for your time, Tobias. Please keep us updated of what's going on. We really hope that this matchup gets announced soon. And one final thing that you would say to Paul Hughes if he's watching.
Uh, I'm waiting for you.
Amazing. Take care of yourself, and I hope to see you in June.
You too, Katie. Thank you very much.
Take care.
You too.